Okay, so this is a video to help explain how to change a switch and a light fixture. You can do both either at the same time or individually. The first and most important step is to turn off the main power before you start working with any electrical equipment. Alright. So, since my power is already shut off, I will start with the switch. The first thing you do is you remove the cover by these two screws right here. Cover's off. Then you have to remove the switch from the box by these two screws here, here, and here. Once those screws are out, you can grab the switch and pull out the wires so it comes straight out. Your next step is to unscrew these screws to release the wires. Not all the way, just loose enough to get the wires out. Okay, once it's loose enough, pop the wires off the screw, and it's very important to remember which wire goes to which screw. I will bend it up to go on the top one when it's facing my right, and down to go on the bottom one. If you can't bend it like that, a piece of tape works very well for this. So, you grab your new switch, and you put it the same way that it came out. And you have to remember to put the same wire on the same screw as the old switch. A good tip for this too is make sure that the wire bends around the screw clockwise. That way it will prevent the wire from slipping off. Put the wire back on. Just tighten the screw around the wire. And then the top one. Okay, so now that your new switch is hooked up, you just push it back into the box and reconnect. You take your screws and connect this. Take the screws out and you connect your switch to your box. So since your switch is connected back to your box again, you put back on your cover. Just slide it over. And put the screws back in. And you just changed the switch. Now to change the light fixture, you first remove the light bulb to ensure it does not break. Once the light bulb is out and clear, take the fixture and rotate it counterclockwise until the screws are at the big hole, and you just pull out. Okay, it's now the same as the switch. To unhook the wires, you just unscrew the screws that the wires are on. And again, remember which wire goes to which screw. Once it's off, you grab your new light fixture. You remember which screw goes to which wire, and you reconnect. Make sure the wires are turning clockwise around the screw, and tighten. Okay, so now that the wires are back connected, you're good to go. You simply just push your light fixture back to the box, which pushes the wires in, and you twist it until your screws line back up. Put the screws through the big slot and twist clockwise to lock it in. The final step for changing this is to return your light bulb. Once you turn back on the main power, flip the switch, your light will turn on.